Jonathan Blodgett, would you please approach the podium? We'll hold that. Wait, would you share the hood? Jonathan Blodgett, Doctor of Laws. As Essex County District Attorney, you provide leadership and guidance to the 34 cities and towns of Essex County. You have worked diligently and effectively to strengthen the image and the performance of the District Attorney's Office and to provide access to area resources. As a strong proponent of prevention and early intervention efforts, you have instituted many programs. You have created an adult drug drivers divisions program, expanded juvenile and youth diversion programs, initiated a special gun court to eliminate the backlog of gun cases, and partnered with the Insurance and Fraud Bureau of Massachusetts. You have also expanded the use of the high-risk assessment teams to better protect victims of domestic violence. You work closely with schools, community organizations, social service agencies, and law enforcement to engage young people to make good decisions. At Endicott, we're grateful for your sage advice and interest in teaching our students how to protect themselves and make good decisions. Your leadership ability, educational qualifications, vision, perseverance, intelligence, and impressive communication skills, and ability to bring about positive change. You are a respected leader. We are indeed fortunate that you have chosen to devote your talents to shaping a better community for all. The Endicott College community deeply appreciates this wisdom and knowledge, and in honor of your recognitions and accomplishments, are proud to honor you with Honorary Doctor of Laws. Wait to turn around. He wants to. John, you ready? John Blodgett, thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you, President Wiley. To the trustees, faculty, honored guests, fellow honoree Ms. Bilodeau, friends and families, and most importantly, the 2017 graduating class of Endicott College, it is a privilege to join you today as we celebrate this great accomplishment. And I truly appreciate the opportunity to share a few thoughts with you that will hopefully stay with you as you navigate your professional and personal future. But first, take a moment to look around, see your classmates, breathe this all in. Because today, it's all about you. And tomorrow, you just don't know. Dr. Wiley, they are thinking this morning. I've always believed that the best speakers are those who are brief, brilliant, and then gone. And I am shooting for 2 out of 3 this morning. I have to just take a quick moment. I want to acknowledge my wife, Judy, who's here today, my daughter-in-law, Danielle, and my granddaughter, Amelia, who turned 1 in April, but she's very proud because her father, Ryan, walked here Thursday night and got his master's in business administration. Ryan, do the Simba thing. Hold her up. She's over there. That's Amelia with her mom. Now, this is the part of the commencement that I'm supposed to offer the class of 2017, magnificent pearls of wisdom that will change your world forever. Yeah, I didn't think you'd buy that. And I don't either. However, there are a couple of things I'm pretty sure about. Shortly after you leave here today, in the not too distant future, you will receive an envelope with a return address, Office of Institutional Advancement at Endicott College, congratulating you on your recent graduation and asking you for money. Welcome to the real world. But President Wiley encourages you to open said envelope with unbridled enthusiasm and great anticipation. And the second thing I'm fairly certain of is that 5 years from now, you will have absolutely no recollection who your commencement speaker was. I do want to say a quick word about Dr. Wiley. Sitting behind me today is a lifelong friend who I met 40 years ago this month. He currently serves on the Board of Trustees and is the immediate past trustee, Tom Alexander. And when I was lucky to become district attorney, I had a conversation with Tom, and he said, I know you want to do some collaborative things with schools in the area, secondary schools and colleges. I'd like you to meet Dr. Wiley. You haven't met him before. And I said, no, but I know him. He said, well, how do you know him? I said, oh, he supported my opponent for district attorney. I know him. We got past that. But I'd be remiss if I didn't say something about Dr. Wiley, because I feel this so strongly. One of my favorite quotes from Abraham Lincoln is this, when he said, most men can handle adversity, but if you really want to test someone's character, give them power. College presidents, Dr. Wiley, have power. And I've always understood that you don't learn things from speaking. You learn them from listening and watching. So for the past 15 years, I've had a chance to listen and watch Dr. Wiley. And I've been in his presence in great celebratory moments at La Chanterelle, at Mistlewood, at the opening of the Peter Freitas dormitory, at graduations. But I've also, because of my unique position as district attorney, have been in his presence in times of trouble and sorrow, when there's been loss of life here at school, or somebody's had a problem that has to be dealt with. And the measure of the man to me is that Dr. Wiley has always shown empathy, concern, and a sincere desire to see all of you, students, succeed. And just walking up here this morning with the trustees and faculty, Dr. Wiley was thanking every single person from the physical plant for what they've done today to make this your day and a great success. So to me, that certainly is the measure of a leader and a person who understands power and doesn't abuse it. And he mentioned earlier that he's had 50 years in the education field. What he didn't mention is this is his 30th Endicott College graduation. How about a little hand for Doc? With that said, let me suggest 3 thoughts for your consideration that served me well professionally and personally. The first thought I'd like to share with you is this: find a mentor. A mentor can be anyone you respect and trust, who is willing to give advice and support and encourage you in maximizing your potential, developing your skills, and ultimately help you to become the person you want to be. We can all use this type of help as we travel the unknown road of life. A mentor relationship can provide you a means for how you think about where you are headed and how to get there, and think about where that might lead you. A mentor guides you in considering options, even ones you haven't thought of, to keep you focused on your goals and to be a sounding board. I vividly recall some potentially bad decisions I did not make because I was fortunate to have someone I respected and trusted to guide me, to answer my question with a question in order to get me to think while never judging me and helping me make my own decision. This mentor of mine, a sage attorney with much life experience, provided advice that helped me in making good decisions in various stages of my professional life. This is illustrative of how a mentor relationship allows you to take advantage of the experience and knowledge that someone who has gone before you has to offer. Again, not to make your decisions for you, but to assist you in the thought process as you determine the course of action you decide to take in certain points of your life. Some of you may be fortunate enough to have more than one mentor in your lifetime. I myself have had more than one who I can immediately identify as having contributed to my professional development. And I can truly say that I would not have enjoyed the career I have had without their valuable insight, input, and interest in seeing me succeed. You will be surprised at how much wisdom, life experience, and concern a mentor will genuinely and freely offer. Those who mentor you are often glad, if not honored, to play that role. And I truly believe a mentor will make a difference in your professional life. Indeed, it made a difference in mine. The next thought that I'd like to pass along to you is this: do work that gratifies you. There will be times in your life when you're faced with a decision that will ultimately set in place a series of other events. There will be choices to be made. Ultimately, your decisions on the work you do and choose must be a reflection of you, your interests, your passion, your goals, and yes, your happiness. I can tell you from experience, there's nothing more gratifying than looking forward to going into work each day, working hard, and knowing that you are wholly vested in being a part of something greater than yourself and finding satisfaction from the impact that your contribution will make. At this point in my career, I can look back and clearly recall the times when I chose a certain path or didn't choose one and can see how it led me to where I am today. Finding the work that you truly enjoy may take some time. It's not always apparent right away. Sometimes it may take a while to present itself. It may not be your first job, or your second, or even your third. But take heart, it will come to you. And when it does, you'll see firsthand that when the work itself is gratifying to you, everything else falls into place. My final thought, as you go forward and make your way into this world, is to maintain a healthy work-life balance. There were many decisions that I grappled with over the years, and in each case I asked myself, do I sacrifice the time spent enriching my personal life to enhance my professional life? A former coach of mine, who was a mentor to me, said, work hard, not just to succeed in your job, but to become a better person. You will have setbacks and some failures, but that is okay. That is life. Get up, dust yourself off, and get back at it. You will succeed, believe me. Remember the words often attributed to Thomas Jefferson: the harder I worked, the luckier I became. Find that balance that is right for you. When looking back over the decisions and choices I've made, I have found that my decisions were always based on what felt right for me and my family. This intuitive feeling was really the need to find the right work-life balance. For you, the questions may be different, but the thought process is the same. Do not sacrifice one aspect of your life for another. The key is to find balance of both that works for you. And don't forget, you'll never regret spending time with family and friends. A mentor of mine once offered me this nugget of wisdom. Everything in moderation. Moderation is healthy and necessary in ensuring that you're able to see the things that are truly important in your search for finding balance. I believe that these three ideas can work for you as they have worked for me. I am hoping that you will consider how these suggestions may impact you, maybe not today or next week, but as the years go along and you build a career and a life that you find rewarding and satisfying. We are open to new ideas from others and ultimately find that balance that can bring you professional and personal happiness. As I speak to you this morning to urge you to find balance and happiness, I think of the words to Bob Seger's song, Against the Wind. Now, I just realized that many of you probably don't even know that song, but your parents do, believe me. And those lyrics are reflection as he looks back on the changes in his life as he got older to say, quote, I've got so much more to think about, deadlines and commitments, what to leave in, what to leave out, end of quote. Don't let that prevent you from finding happiness, even if you have to be unconventional and sail against the wind to achieve your dreams. And of course, remember your alma mater, Endicott College. Congratulations, graduates. I look forward to seeing the impact you will have on our world. Godspeed to you all. Go Gulls.